Up why sewing is making a comeback. We'll put it to the test. That's next on Today. Stay with us. Gee, I'm looking forward to seeing Chrissy tonight on
Love Chrissy.
Yeah.
Now, lots of photos coming in of what kids are doing to keep themselves not bored during the holidays. We've got some of those coming up. But meantime, for years, sewing was something your grandma did in her spare time. See, she was never bored. But now it's going mainstream.
Here to show us the art of quilting is Molli Sparkles. A big round of applause for Molly, please. Molly, how did you get involved in something like this?
Well, it all started with my grandma Sparkles. I wanted to make her something fabulous for being such a wonderful woman. And about 2 years ago, I set about and taught myself to quilt.
Did you know anything about sewing before that?
Nothing. She was a quilter, but I never touched a sewing machine and just thought, I can do this. Why not?
What a lovely thing to do. So are you going to show us how we can get quilting?
Absolutely.
Because I'm a quilting... No, I'm a quilt freak, not a quilting freak. I keep thinking I'm going to learn. And in fact, I've got a bag of so many of my kids' favourite outfits from when they were little that one day I plan to cut them up and turn them into quilts for each of them.
Absolutely.
So can you teach us some
Absolutely.
tricks on how
Who wants to sit down and have
I think Carl should.
Carl?
Carl should, definitely.
Now,
this is not a stereotype, Lisa.
Now, Carl, have you sewn before?
Exactly.
I have not sewn before, no.
Okay, well, it's real easy. All you have to do is push my pedal. So, yeah, just push my pedal down there. Yeah.
Molli Sparkles.
So all you're going to do is line it up.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, there you go. A little slow. You want to...
Don't go hard on the pedal
watch
early,
your fingers.
Just in there, like that?
Yeah. And it's just going to pull it in. Now, there you... Oh, slow it down, slow it down.
Ooh.
There you go. Now,
I got it.
Oh.
Oh, hang on. So what happens at the end?
And then you push that button. So you're pushing my buttons and my pedals.
Let me have another go at that.
Oh, try again. I've got some more fabrics if you want to try it out. Little slower. There you go.
He's getting the feel now.
Make sure you keep that 1/4-inch seam. There you go.
Oh, this is fun.
Nice tension, Carl.
The great thing about quilting is there's so many different colors of fabric, so it's like a palette.
So what do you do with... So that's just the start of it, but what are you doing with that?
Well, you don't really do anything with that, Carl, because you're kind of new, so I don't know about that. But you could make fabulous quilts like this that you have behind us. If maybe in 2 years you'll get there.
So and then so you add that to like a basic piece of material to get the patterns, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. So you can add different color combinations, and you sew those together.
Having those colour themes makes all the difference.
Colour's really important. You want to have a lot of contrast, I like to use a lot of bright colours, obviously, and keep it really tonal, you know, green and orange, and you play with colour, and that's really important.
Now, we should point out that you only started quilting, as you mentioned, 2 years ago, and you are now doing quilts that look like these. So is it easy to get the hang of it?
Once you get the basics down and you get maybe a little better 1/4-inch seam than that, anything's possible. I mean, I sew a lot. I probably sew 20 hours a week, so I've had lots of practice.
Right.
And it's just, it takes practice, time, dedication, but I think it's the most fun thing. Oh, Carl, you broke our threads.
Oh, Carl.
Once you get a little bit better, step away from the sewing machine.
And even though they are, you know, there's a lot of work in these, and by definition, a lot of love as well, particularly if you're making it for somebody. But what sort of money do these quilts sell for?
Well, I like to give my quilts as gifts, but I think it's really important.
I'd like you to make me a gift.
I know you want that one.
This is so cool. It's got this cartoon.
That's my Big D quilt.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Mickey Mouse is
so the detail here is not in this comic for everyone at home. It's this stuff underneath that you've put together. How many 1 1/4
There's 2,108 1-inch pieces in that quilt. This is going to be debuting at the Sydney Craft and Quilt Fair this weekend.
Is it?
Yeah, that's going to be at the near Roselle on Glebe Island. Yeah.
I love the way they feel.
Yeah, they're great. We've got quilts everywhere in our house. I put them on the back of couches. Every kid has a quilt on their bed. Sit on the lounge with them.
It's a little piece of home. It makes you really feel like you're loved.
And the more worn they are, the more much a part of you they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Molly, I'd like to feel loved. Could you
Bring
make
it in.
me one, please?
What do you like, Carl?
Molli Sparkles, everyone. A big round of applause for Molly. The Craft and Quilt Expo begins in Sydney on July 9th. Make no mistake, that thing will be packed.
Absolutely. I'll be there. Come say hello. We've got 12 quilts of mine on display and 400 other quilts.
Oh,
wow.
Beautiful stuff.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Molly.
Molly.
Thank you very much.
Great energy from Molly. We're back with your photos of kids